I didn't even check if the internet connection's good. And we're live, I think.
Woo!
All right. We are live. Okay, so I think it just started. I'm going to try and pull it up on my computer, too, so I can see the live chat going. We'll wait for a minute to get more people in. But how are you doing, Waru, just while we're waiting for people? How is it going for you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm planning on recording something either tomorrow or Wednesday, and with the
Kingdom
the state of
Hearts
play.
type in Iron Man VR.
With the state of play, I had like low expectations because I'm like, okay, this is like their first like presentation. It's gonna be like, I don't know, some VR stuff because they said it was VR, and I was right. I'm like, wow, VR.
Flat out epic fail for
So it was like their E3 2017.
I know. They're gonna bring in this same exact stuff for E3 2019, just on a bigger scale and a bigger budget. Like,
yes,
all right,
like,
then.
You can tell that like they're just trying to like
That's
get
what
everyone for like
wants.
PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I swear. Yeah, no PlayStation 5
5 is like,
come on now. Why no PlayStation 5 announcement? That would have been amazing if they did that. I would have wanted to see that, but I guess not.
Yeah, like that would be a great first impression.
I think 42 people are watching. All right, yes.
All right.
42 people are indeed watching. What is up, people? Is the chat live? There should be a chat. Wait, is there no chat?
It says chat disabled. What?
How do we get that enabled? Hold on. That's right. It's the demon's fault, you guys.
I blame Martin Lee.
That is Martin Lee's fault. He controlled me to turn off the chat. I'm sure there's an option to turn it on. I don't know why it's off. Let's see.
I'll refresh.
Maybe it's the mask's fault. I gotta turn on. Chat disabled for the stream. Where is there the enable option, please? Come on. Add translation. No. I don't want that.
How do I blame PlayStation.
It's all PlayStation's fault. Let me see.
Oh yeah, It's like state of play, dude. It's getting so many dislikes.
Oh. Wait, is it really?
Yes, it is.
Oh no.
Yo, now I doubt it's gonna get more backlash than the Call of Duty Warfare trailers.
I remember that debacle that happened with Call of Duty. Oh my god.
It's like after that, they're like, all right, back to World War II.
So while you guys are watching, I'm going to try and see if I can get the chat to go on. But as we're talking about it now, I thought that the PlayStation Live was fine. I was expecting a lot of, stuff, like some Spider-Man PS4 stuff or Avengers project, but not like terrible. I didn't think it was awful. I just didn't think it was like, that bad. Enables slow mode, what's that? Slow mode forces chat participants to wait a certain amount of time. No, we don't need that.
What the?
Save changes.
How do I talk here?
No. Save changes with chat enabled.
There we go.
Is chat on now? I think chat hopefully should be turned on.
Oh wait, I gotta save this photo. Okay.
Let me see. We're almost ready, guys. For those watching, thanks for tuning in. We're going to try and get you in the call as well, just like last time. But right now we're just experiencing some technical difficulties, of course. But it'll be worth it once we got everything prepared. And chat is live. There it is. Bam. Woo! All right.
Oh, man.
Woo! Chat is live, boys.
Woo! We live!
We live officially. We're going.
Avengers Project.
Take the mask off. All right. I can breathe now. I love this thing, though. This thing is the best. All right. So, how is it going, everybody? We are here live directly after the State of Play PlayStation conference with my boy, the one and only Waru Boy, which, by the way, huge congratulations, my man, to 1,500 subscribers. You totally deserve it. Woo! Guys, subscribe to him now if you haven't already. He makes great content. He'll definitely be talking about this on his channel probably later on. Sorry, I gotta take a drink from my custom Spider-Man canteen because I'm dying of thirst.
I mean, I might do a suit wish list if this game.
The thirst, it killed me. Oh man! All right, let's see. We have lots of interesting stuff to, I think, go over with this. I'm trying to think what to start off with first.
The most ultimate clickbait.
The most ultimate clickbait of everything. I would think first off, in the chat, what did you guys think of it? Because I'm still wrapping my head around it. I'm still processing everything on what do I think about it. Because PlayStation's like, oh, this is like a mini E3, new game announcements, new updates, new software for VR. When really I would say 70% of it was VR, 20% of it was games we already know about, and 10% was like new stuff that we actually never knew about. So like Concrete Genie, we saw already. I thought it looked cool.
So yeah, VR State of Play.
Days Gone and Mortal Kombat, in my opinion, were pointless. They did not need to be there. We already had too much footage.
I like seeing Days Gone there because like
the trailers were good. It's just that I wish that they released it, on their own time. Like each week, there's a new Mortal Kombat character revealed.
Yeah.
And then Days Gone again. That comes out really, really soon in April. So they both come out in April. But I don't know. I think they could have at least saved it off for a little bit for something else, like make space. But what were some announcements besides Iron Man, which we'll talk about, that you took away from this that you enjoyed?
VR, baby.
VR, boy. No Spider-Man VR.
No Knack 3. No Knack 3.
No Knack 3.
Also, I expected some sequels to be announced, but they're probably going to be on PlayStation 5.
Mm-hmm.
And people were expecting Final Fantasy VII remake. I was like, that's like
what? There's no way. No,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Final Fantasy VII remake at this thing. I think I'm gonna be dead by the time they show a new trailer of that, and then I'll be lucky to be alive if we get Avengers Project. Oh my god.
All right, so Avengers Project will come out when Insomniac is done with their Spider-Man trilogy. They're doing their spin-off game with Venom.
Woo!
Ultimate Alliance 5 is in the development, and Sucker Punch, they're making their Squirrel Girl game.
Oh my god, Squirrel Girl VR?
No.
Dude, is this what the fans want? Yes. This is what we need. Oh man. Okay, well, I'm gonna pull up the conference itself or the broadcast itself to see exactly what was shown off per se. It was Iron Man, some new VR stuff. That observation looked interesting. I think that's what it was called, that space game. It reminded me of 2001: A Space Odyssey, which if you haven't seen that movie, it's a kind of old movie, but I like masterpiece of film in my opinion. So that looked interesting.
How much is VR actually?
There was a lot of VR, which I know they said PS4 and VR updates and announcements. I didn't know literally half of the presentation plus was going to be directly VR. And they're saying obviously this was based off of what Nintendo does with their Nintendo Directs. For the first ever PlayStation Direct, as you would call it, State of Play, I think it was all right. I think that they showed stuff that improved their software like VR and all these new announcements, but nothing to oh my god, that was awesome, So if they show off something new in the next one, which I don't know, maybe a few months from now or
a few months,
the end of the year, I can see it's good.
Maybe having one State of Play, maybe every month if they want.
It's kind of how I felt with the Nintendo Direct, when they showed off Joker in Smash, they showed his legs and then the knife.
Yes, and I'm where's
he's coming in April.
The gameplay?
All right then. I know, I was expecting some Joker gameplay, and then they just teased how his character looks like. But this, they got let's see, I have them right now on my subscription feed. Iron Man VR, Blood and Truth VR, Observation VR. That one I think looks cool. We got
VR.
Five Nights at Freddy's VR, which I don't know why.
Five Nights at Freddy's, there's a game every year. I'm just
right. Another glimpse at Crash Team Racing. Mortal Kombat 11, a new trailer. Days Gone, new trailer. No Man's Sky VR.
Boo!
The next wave of games for spring, just a bunch of little tiny VR titles. Concrete Genie story trailer, Days Gone story trailer, Ready Set Heroes announcement trailer. And then that's it. That was it. It was literally almost all VR. Exactly. The state of VR for PlayStation is what it was. Yeah, out of all those games, before we talk about the main stuff, Water, what VR game, I guess, stood out for you the most? For me, I think that Observation looked pretty cool. I'm always into because now I do have a VR headset. I just don't have those controller sticks that come with it. But I do like the VR. Like, if you guys have a VR yourselves, or if you are planning to get one and you don't know which game to play, for me, I got the VR headset, and you can actually play games that aren't supported by it. So I have the VR headset on sometimes while playing Spider-Man, and it's literally like the coolest experience ever. It's like, it's nuts to do that.
All right, so
it's not like a first-person perspective, but it's like if you put on the VR headset while playing Spider-Man or Persona 5 or Uncharted or Last of Us or Infamous or whatever, it's like you're in an IMAX theater. Like, the whole screen is in your face, and you see the entirety of the game, right? Like you're in there pretty much. Not first person, but like it's like you're there, and it's crazy. It's not a VR supported game, but you can try it on and see how that looks. It's a whole different experience. So if they were to do that with the Avengers project, not Iron Man VR, but if they did the Avengers or something.
So Avengers Project VR.
I know. Swear to God, that's the next announcement. And even then, we would get the VR attachment for Avengers before the actual game comes out, which is hilarious because we're getting Iron Man VR this year in 2019, probably before the Avengers even comes out. I feel like Iron Man VR will come out before Final Fantasy VII, obviously, Avengers Project, and Last of Us. Watch that happen. I swear.
Oh.
Franco Greco, how many games do I have in VR? I have Astrobot, which is really, really great. I think it's really, really fun. I have Moss, that mouse one, which is actually a lot more sophisticated than you may think. There's actually some really challenging puzzles and stuff. It's really fun. And the Playroom, the PlayStation VR Playroom, which you automatically can download on your PS4 system. It's fun. I think it's really, really fun. And they are just really good, entertaining attachments to the VR system. Nothing huge in quality like what Iron Man's looking like, or Batman Arkham VR, which, by the way, Waru, we didn't get the sequel for that. VR. It turns out that's, boys and girls, that's Arkham 2019. Arkham 2019 is Arkham VR 2.
Kobe
Ronnie Pugs, my man, what are your thoughts on Observation? I like it a lot. Again, it reminds me of 2001: A Space Odyssey. It looked like you were controlling the space station, or at least what it looked like, or what it said. You're the station or something like that. And like your HAL 9000 or something. I think it's crazy looking. The facial animations look really good, and the cinematography of the shuttle and the astronauts and everything impressed me a lot. And if I were to buy another VR related game, I would choose this. This actually, yeah, you are the station. So you are killing these astronauts or something. I don't know. Again, very 2001-ish. I think it looks cool. All the other ones, though, like, before we get into the main one, like Iron Man VR and Avengers, and we'll get you guys in the chat, too, to talk if you want. Again, in my opinion, I don't think Mortal Kombat and Days Gone should have been there because they said new gameplay footage, new announcements, which makes sense, new gameplay footage of Mortal Kombat and Days Gone. But again, I was just at GDC, and they had Days Gone there for a live demo for people to play in. So it's like,
please
and
buy the game.
They already like show. There's already footage out there, like a whole hour's worth of gameplay for Days Gone. So I don't think we need a story trailer, pretty much hinting at a spoiler, pretty much, that the wife, Deacon's wife or girlfriend, seems maybe alive. Like, I think that's what it was hinting towards. So that's kind of a spoiler. At least with Spider-Man, when they showed at the end, oh, you, and then they did they faked it out, like, oh, at the raft demo, and then there's this light, oh, and it sounds like jet propellers, that's Green Goblin, and then it was a fake out, and then the real game, it's the tentacle. So that was Doc Ock, but we never knew if it was Doc Ock or Green Goblin. Yes, there was that guy at E3 who leaked it, but that wasn't official. Like, oh, maybe Doc Ock's a villain, but we didn't know he was the main villain / mentor for Peter. Until the game came out. So this, though, it like kind of spoiled the story. Like, oh, Deacon's wife may be alive. Maybe he thought she died, and then she's really alive somewhere, and he's trying to find her or something. And then Mortal Kombat 11, again, I could care less. Awesome for Mortal Kombat fans, but me, I'm not the biggest Mortal Kombat fan out there. Again, I'm much more of a Soul Calibur guy myself. So if we got Soul Calibur 7 announced, then that would be a different story. But Mortal Kombat, cool. More of the story, I don't really care. All the other VR stuff, Five Nights at Freddy's Not really.
Why?
Exactly why.
5 Nights at
Blood and
Freddy's.
Truth VR, that looks pretty interesting. Concrete Genie, I'm definitely picking that up. That's definitely my type of game. Really creative, very really imaginative, very just youthful and vibrant looking. I really love those types of games. And Ready Set Heroes and the other wave of small VR titles looked cool. And overall, again, if I were to rate it though, I would give this like a 7 out of 10.
I would
mainly
give
because
this
a lot of the
max
stuff.
3 out of 10.
Knack 3 out of 10, baby. That's right. Huge disappointment. No knack, no microtransactions, and no
EA. No
EA. Exactly. So this is a horrible conference, and
There's
it should not have even
no
happened.
Stadia.
State of EA. Oh my God, the Stadia.
Stadia, boy.
So I was there. If you guys want to know about it firsthand, if you're interested in it at all, I was there at GDC, and I tested out the Stadia itself. And again, they're trying to pass it on as like, oh, it's this giant, huge streaming service of games that you can access whenever you want to through your internet connection. Although what they don't say to you is that the Moscone Center, where GDC was held at, has really, really good internet connections. So that's why it was running so well at the conference itself. So if you're at home, though, and you have a terrible internet connection, chances are it's probably not going to work that well. So the Stadia is like just a false advertisement from Google, pretty much trying to promote, saying that this is a big live streaming product that will work efficiently. And again, they're saying it has more power and teraflops than the Xbox One. Newsflash, so does the Xbox One has more power and teraflops than the PS4, but the PS4 has better games.
So
and a
Google,
much more better
where are your
streaming service
games
in general, and also just high quality experiences than the Xbox has. So power doesn't mean squat unless you have good games. And Google only has games from other developers that are on the PS4 and the
Xbox One. So it's like
and the Xbox One.
Also, I doubt Nintendo would let you like stream their games. So
exactly. Oh man, I gotta get new headphones. But yeah, guys, I think that is pretty much it for my thoughts. Waru, do you have any thoughts on the conference itself before we get the other people in here? Anything you would have liked to seen besides like Avengers project and Arkham, obviously?
I would have liked to seen. All right, so I would have liked to seen less VR games because most people who own PlayStation 4s, they don't care about the VR. Like, let's be real. Also, I get why there wasn't any like major announcements because like they're planning stuff for the PlayStation 5. I mean, they could have announced stuff that was going to come out this year that were going to be out for PS4, like Batman Arkham, unless that's 2020, and The Last of Us Part 2. They should have showed that because I think that's going to come out this year.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to push it to 2020 just so that they can do what they did with the first game, where the base game came out on the consoles, I guess, last year, quote unquote, before the new system came out. Then you can have a remastered version on the PS5.
Right. Yeah, I know. And that's another thing. Yeah, like no PS5 teases, which if they're not attending E3, then I don't know if they would have like another state of play at the end of the year announcing that by itself, or would they spend more of their budget to host a huge independent event from Sony, end of the year blast, like, hey guys, big announcements coming at the end of the year, state of play number 3 or whatever, get prepared. And then like, oh, they show PlayStation 5, they show Death Stranding, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know.
Spear.
Exactly. I know, they just show off like
from Drake and Josh.
I swear to God, Drake and Josh VR. Let's go.
I would play that. Like, that would be like,
dude, this is what the people want.
Drake and Josh game, like
Drake and Josh VR must happen. Before we get you guys in the call, I'll answer some questions because I feel bad. I've been kind of ignoring the chat. This is kind of early on. Jack Ireland, what are the odds that Last of Us Part 2 will make an appearance? Probably not because it didn't, but maybe like another presentation near the end of the year, maybe. Even though the rumors are saying it could be October of 2019, so they might host another PlayStation event. I don't know, like September or maybe near the summer, like near E3, kind of like the Nintendo Direct. So they could have another PlayStation Direct in June or July. That might make sense actually, because Nintendo Direct is going to do their own thing. Yeah, Heroes of Time. Blood and Truth does look cool. It did look very, very interesting. I'm more excited for Observation though, because I'm a huge, sci-fi fan.
Oh yeah, dude. What was Dreams?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the No Dreams. That's good. Which is weird. Great that you say that because I was at GDC and Dreams was there. They had like a whole booth you could test it out. So it is, and there's no new trailer for it. So it is odd that they didn't show that this direct. Franco Greco, when's that Injustice 2 charity live stream happening? Because I would like to participate in that. Of course, we're gonna have you, Franco. Soon. No exact date, but soon. I'm terrible at the game, so I'm probably gonna title it Evan Falarka dies in Injustice 2 for charity.
Yeah, Evan Falarka
like that. And I'll get all you guys in. We'll get Salvage, Slickmoth, Waru if you want to join. Franco, of course. Anyone who wants to participate, it'll be fun. Shenmue 3, not even there. And Persona 5 The Royal. Which, by the way, I'm a huge Persona 5 fan, so no Persona 5 Royal explanation, whatever the hell that is. Ronnie Pugs, I'm excited for Gmail 2, the sequel of Gmail. That's going to be hype for the Stadia. Followed by broken internet, the VR experience on the Stadia.
Broken internet, the VR experience.
Broken internet. I'm so ready. That's amazing. It's spherical, says Franco Greco. Bully 2, Mr. D Gaming, yes. I think Rockstar would just do that on their own free time. And I swear, Red Dead 2, great. GTA 6, fine. I need Bully 2 right now. I've never played a game that made me laugh more than the first Bully. Every line of dialogue that the students say at Bullworth makes me cry.
Where was Ghost of Tsushima?
No Ghost of Tsushima, no Death Stranding, no Spider-Man or anything, which obviously wouldn't happen. But
really good first impression.
Yes,
and now they're more just like likes on
Beast Poison Evan. Yeah, I know, instant death. Do I have the Spider-Man PS4 Marvel Legends action figure? So I don't have the big one, but I have the pack here from Comic-Con, which is sick, with Mr. Negative and Spider-Man. But I don't have that big individual one because they've sold out in all my other GameStops and everything. Don't forget, Evan, we're going to have that Smash Charity stream day one. Yes.
Smash Charity?
Yes, we are going to do that. Can we have more reading Hostile Takeover with Evan Falarka? You can if you want to. I can also do, by the way, I might release it later tonight or tomorrow. I'll do a video going over the City at War comic, which is awesome, and breaking down how pretty much the last page of it goes over the Marvel gaming universe is pretty much confirmed. If you read the end of that, it pretty much goes over this is happening. So it's really, really cool. Again, is Iron Man VR and Spider-Man PS4 in the same universe?
Marvel,
I don't know, because it's only it looks like it's only on PlayStation from what I'm seeing. So who knows? And who knows? Maybe that's why Tony's just fucking around in the sky while Peter's doing stuff with Doc Ock and ground level. I don't know.
What's Hulk doing?
Exactly. Bruce is off in
Hulk is in
Sakaar
space,
fighting Thor. Exactly.
And like Captain America, he's still frozen in ice.
Thanos, exactly. Cap is just still frozen. Tony's just pimping out in the sky with his new armor. Which, by the way, if there's no option to switch your Iron Man suit in VR, then what's the point? Or suit up in VR? I don't know. That looks at least more, in my opinion, that looks more entertaining than Batman Arkham VR. I will say, flying around in
Iron Man, like you're
the sky,
flying is like
it's like first-person Space Invaders. And by the way, if you guys don't know, who you should know, the main villain of that looks like to be Ghost. Waru and I were talking about this before we started streaming. The main villain who with the hologram, that looks to be Ghost. So that's probably who the main villain is. PlayStation VR game. It's a PlayStation VR exclusive. So that's nuts that Iron Man is now. So does that mean Iron Man is now a PlayStation mascot, just like Spider-Man is?
Hey, PlayStation All-Stars, too.
The All-Stars. Dude, yes. Where
Spider-Man, Iron Man, Wolverine, Deadpool. Like, oh, hey, actually, what about a Smash clone?
I know, dude. They're going to bring Smash back with Iron Man as the main antagonist.
It's like his ultimate
Master Hand. What?
That's canon from
Taboo, huh? No, they're bringing Iron Man as the main villain. That's amazing. Evan, Mortal Kombat is the reason games have a rating. How could you? I'm sorry, Guncastle Brown, because I'm awful at Mortal Kombat games. That's probably why. I just suck. And just all NetherRealm games in general. Injustice, Mortal Kombat. I know this isn't made by NetherRealm, but Capcom with Tekken, Street Fighter. I suck. Or Bandai Namco, I mean.
Bandai Namco,
I'm just bad at 2D
Bandai.
fighting games. I'm kick-ass, though, at Soul Calibur. If we were to do a live stream event for Soul Calibur, I would win. I'm sorry. I will say that. I will say that with confidence because I love Soul Calibur. Maxi, Nightmare, and Keelik are my boys. Those are my boys. And my girls are Talam, Sungmina, and
Ivy.
Yes, Ivy. Are you kidding me? Ivy's best girl. All right. I think that's it. What if this Iron Man VR has a tease to the Avengers project? Franco, I mean, that'd be really cool.
Avengers project is going to be PlayStation 4 exclusive. No.
I swear, honestly, at this point, I would not be surprised. At this point, I would not be surprised. Who knows? Even though, Crystal and Square are, they always do. There it is. Even though Crystal and Square always do multi-platform games, they had Rise of the Tomb Raider as a timed exclusive for the Xbox One. Yeah, so I don't know if they could do that. I know Diego Rivera, my boy, which, by the way, go subscribe to his channel, everyone. He makes great stuff if you haven't already. He did a recent video on Hellboy, I believe, and it was awesome. Go check him out because he's epic. PlayStation All-Stars versus Injustice. Make it happen, says Alter Brab 04 Gaming. Yes, that's what we need. I love an X-Men game like the PS4 Spider-Man. That'd be cool. Now that we're getting Iron Man VR, and it's technically what seems like a PlayStation VR exclusive. Who else? Like maybe Hulk, maybe Captain America.
Xbox, Scorpion,
I don't know, because now I'm starting to get afraid that we're getting into territory. If you guys remember that Avengers fighting game for the Xbox Kinect, remember that Avengers Battle for Earth? Anyone remember that? It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. I feel like we're slowly getting back into that territory of Marvel games, and it scares me because those were not good, and it was bad. That was VR at its worst state. So if we get something like that with Iron Man, I'm kind of scared. The Kinect is coming to the PlayStation 4, confirmed. This is what we need. This is what the fans want. All right, this is a fact that has to happen. Oh man.
Oh no, Ronnie, no. Daredevil VR.
Daredevil VR, Ronnie.
You're
oh my god.
The entire game. You're
the best game. The best game in VR is gonna be Daredevil.
Marvel vs. Capcom, V PlayStation, V All Stars, V Injustice, V My Phone Ringing, V Marvel Nemesis.
I just hear Old Spice. Sponsored by Old Spice.
V Soul Calibur. God damn, it's a long ass
Soul Calibur VR. Oh my god, I would totally buy that. That'd be nuts. Yeah, Bill Banks, I suck at Injustice. The controls are complicated. Yes, they are. I'm so bad at it. Literally, this is a PlayStation controller. Pro players do like, advanced moves and stuff. Me, I'm like, I can't. I'm awful at playing 2D fighting games. It's awful. I'm so bad at it. Let's see. I think we're pretty much good now. So, Waru, would you want to get the chat in and talk with us about this? Nice. All right. So, guys. So I'm going to send a link to the chat to our Google Hangout session. So if you guys want to join in, say hi, talk to us about your thoughts on PlayStation, join us, and we would love to hear your thoughts. Again, I would say this conference, for the first time PlayStation has done something like this, I would give it a 7 out of 10.
I would give it a
VR stuff,
3 out of 10.
But some of them are interesting announcements, and then of course we got some repeat trailers of games that are coming out soon. Iron Man was a cool surprise, but not what we were wanting. We wanted the Avengers project. No Arkham, so rip for the DC fans out there. Oof. And no Spider-Man updates, no Avengers updates, no PS5. What is up? Hey. Jay's Watch is back. And
hey, guys.
People.
Woo! Hello. Great to see you.
Man. How is it going, my man? How are you doing?
Everything's going great, thanks.
Nice.
Iron Man VR.
Franco and Jay's Watch, what did you guys think of the State of Play presentation?
Mostly VR. That's all I'm gonna say.
I missed it.
That's all I'm just gonna say. It's just all VR, and then just that 1% of just PlayStation games.
1% of stuff that actually kind of mattered. Concrete Genie, Iron Man, Days Gone.
I mean, like
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, imagine if Iron Man would be in another PS4 of Spider-Man game. This time, I was thinking if Robert Downey Jr. would reprise the role.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Now we got Josh Keaton though, is the voice of Iron Man in this, which is nuts.
Oh, and don't forget, you know that Josh Keaton was Spider-Man from Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yo, is that canon? Does that mean that's
Spectacular
Spider-Man
which is Spider-Man? My favorite TV show of Spider-Man.
So this is technically
Peter Parker.
This is Spectacular Spider-Man season 3 because Peter stopped being Spider-Man. He got into Iron Man armor and then just started flying around above New York.
Season 2.
I swear to God, get that out of my face. I need Tenacious season 2. Where was the PlayStation announcement for that?
And I agree with you.
Days Watch knows.
Season 2. That's
I still want season 2. I still have my petition for it.
Hurts my soul. Oh, where's that PlayStation conference? Give me that one.
And if everyone is watching this, hope you signed in. And hope you share this to your friends.
Absolutely. Yo, where's the PlayStation dynamic theme for Tenacious blasting that theme in the background like it does for Spider-Verse? I need that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm crying thinking about it. Oh, man. Just hurts my soul.
It's better than What's Up, Danger.
Thumbnail.
It's a fact. You can't dispute that. That's a fact.
Exactly. You know, straight facts.
Thumbnail. Wait. Look at the thumbnail.
And speaking of PS4, I saw a very incredible clip of somebody did their own version of the. You remember from What's Up Danger's scene from Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
They did that scene. Somebody did that scene for the PS4, and I think I have the link for it. I'll send it to you.
Oh, spectacular! Someone else joined the chat. What is up, my man?
Yo.
Boom.
Why did you have to mention spectacular?
I know it hurts. It hurts. Which, by the way, if you guys missed it, we did another live stream the other day with Jay's Watch was also in it as well, talking about Sony stuff and everything, and Waru as well.
Here it is.
And if you guys missed that, then go check it out because that's awesome. But this is mainly about PlayStation. So I would say for me, overall, again, 7 out of 10. I think that the Diego, my boy, what is going on? Hey. Now it's a party. Now it is a party.
Now it's a party.
I've invaded.
Nice. The only man on the job. Nice. Knack 3 out of 10. Rip life, man. So Rip Knack 3. Rip Tenacious season 2. Rip Spectacular season 3. And rip microtransactions for Concrete Genie, Days Gone, and Mortal Kombat.
Rip Jack and Daxter.
Dude, you guys don't understand. If we get either a remastered of Jack and Daxter or the Sly Cooper franchise,
I need Sly Cooper. I need another game. I need another game.
Sly 5
was awesome.
Sounds like a good idea. But also, what I love to see is anything that has to do with crossovers. Like, let's say if Spider-Man teaming up with Power Rangers Zeo. I want to see that.
Power Rangers Zeo. Fucking Japanese Spider-Man.
Yes. Get sign the petition for Spooderman to come in for Spider-Man.
Hey, another one's here.
Spider-Man. What is up, Beast?
Hi.
What is going on, dude?
I am working on a custom Spider-Man Far From Home action figure.
Very nice.
That's awesome, dude.
Of course, you all know we are in a hype for another Spider-Man film, which is Far From Home.
The posters.
I'm using the.
I must say,
2019. No.
Colored electrical tape.
The next anime plot twist. 69. Next thing we know, fucking High Moon's Deadpool is going to be goddamn canon.
Holy shit!
I knew that.
Really?
That game is
the Avengers project, dude.
Evan.
Yes, sir. Yes, B.
Can you show me your action figure collection?
Oh, I want to see that too.
I would have. So let's see if I can start. Well, this is.
I do have a Spider-Man figure that I kept it since 2002.
These I keep in the box because they're just too perfect.
Oh my god! I'm gonna give a big round of applause for it.
Funny story. I was at Comic-Con in 2018, and I was in line to play the Spider-Man PS4 demo to explore. And at the time, that was when Marvel Games and Insomniac told me in the Spidey Squad that they put our logo as an Easter egg in a backpack.
And you met the cast of PS4, right?
Trying continuously, look into all the backpacks and see if they put it in the demo. And then while I was in line, there was like this live giveaway thing happening on the Marvel stage, and then they brought these out.
Excuse me for a sec.
They were autographed by Yuri Lowenthal and Stephen O'Young, and I was in line, so I wasn't able to get them. I was like, over here, like, please. I have money. Like this little
Oh my god.
who almost like started to rip the box. I'm like it literally like hurt my soul. Like she like almost like ripped the box to shreds with an autograph from Stephen A. Young and Yuri Lowenthal. Like,
what are you doing? What are you doing?
You don't know what you're doing.
You don't know what you're doing.
You're young, please stop. It hurts my soul. I'm like, oh my god. But that was awesome.
BRB.
I got that,
guys. And Evan, you're gonna love this. But I have a Spider-Man figure that I kept it ever since 2002 when I was so hyped for the very first movie. And here it is.
Hey,
oh
I think
God.
I have something similar.
Isn't it cool? Or what? I mean, isn't he cool?
That's awesome.
And I decorated the back.
I really want
Gnarly.
a Spider-Man figure.
That's epic.
Sorry, booed me off real quick. Sorry.
I really need a Raimi.
Spectacular with the face cam. What's up, dude?
Hey.
Hey,
I mean,
Evan,
this kind of shows you how much I love the Raimi trilogy. Mostly the very first one from 2002.
Evan,
Pizza time.
Pizza time.
Evan.
No Pizza Time VR? What a disgrace.
VR. Yo, where is my
And also,
VR?
I have the whole entire collection of the Raimi trilogy. Wait for me.
Awesome. Yes, sir, Mr. B.
Okay, so I went to C2E2 Comic Con yesterday.
Very cool.
And I actually got the Spider-Man Far From Home costume to wear there. I also got the Spider-Man Homecoming Marvel Legends figure.
Oh, very
cool.
I already had one, but his arm broke off for some
Oh
reason.
no!
For some reason, all of my Stark
I'm back,
Marvel Legends
and
figures
here
broke.
is my DVD collection of the Raimi trilogy.
You saved his arm. You got a new one for it.
I got Spider-Man from
Yeah.
2002, Spider-Man 2 from 2004,
Very
Spider-Man
nice.
3,
We lost
and
Diego.
finally,
No worries, buddy.
We're Chasm.
finally, I got
Diego.
some of the episodes of Tanaz.
Hey.
Dude, I have all my DVD
I
collection.
like Tanas.
Really? That's cool.
It's so sick. I have like all the behind the scenes documentary features and the like how they made the music and the concept art for it and how they were planning to make like electro look and everything. Like so good.
That's why I love it. One of the things that I love about Tanaz. It's the music.
John Digweed McNair.
Hey.
Literally.
This is me trying to do
Evan, it's me.
Tanas theme.
Oh, my boy Erwin again.
Okay. Hey.
Game 2020 Online is in the building, everybody.
Yeah, it's me. That's me.
I want
Hey.
literally-
Hi.
your videos.
That's a good one.
How many people here?
Don't worry about those haters worrying about your reactions, buddy. They're awesome. I watch all of them. They're great.
Oh, thank you.
No, they're perfect. They make me happy when I see them because I love seeing your enthusiasm and everything on the
Yeah.
This
Right.
this does not look like Robert Downey Jr. at all.
Clearly.
At
Yeah.
least it tried.
There was a false attempt. That's all.
So what do you guys think of the Far From
There
Home
was an
movie
idea.
posters that they revealed?
I like the one where
This just went on a total 180 spin on. We're not even talking about PlayStation anymore. Really quick before we do get into that, I would just say Iron Man VR looks cool. Avengers Project coming in 2030 probably, and overall 7 out of 10 because I think that what they were doing like a Nintendo Direct, I think they did a good job showing games that people are interested in.
No,
Not
they
gonna-
didn't. It's just VR.
I know exactly.
It was just
No,
mostly VR. Like
like a VR bundle thing for Iron Man, that'd be pretty dope. But we'll
And then-
wait.
it was like a
Becca-
repaint,
Yeah, no,
like a
that-
red and gold repaint.
And Eric Monticelli, they're all excited for it. So
Evan.
that's excited. Yes, sir, Mr. Beast.
So I was on Twitch earlier, and Xbox was live on Twitch, and I just spammed the chat with saying that Xbox sucks and
Damn.
PlayStation is better.
Okay.
Exactly.
And they're
Yeah,
like,
Microsoft
and
is
they're like,
hiring a couple
stop, or I'm
assassins
gonna
on you,
have
just
to
saying.
ask you to leave. And I was like, and then I put in the chat that Xbox games don't even have
Why
good
is this kid living
graphics.
in
Damn.
fucking...
Wow. You started a
Why is
console
this
war.
kid living in
The
fucking
only
bunker?
games that I like from Xbox are some Halo games.
Oh my god.
Halo 5.
Ultimate savagery right there.
There.
Let's see. But now I guess.
Please,
Wow, damn haters.
never do that again. Never do that again.
I do
okay?
it for the cringe.
No,
Oh my
just
God.
no. Like
Fortnite.
Is that you're living in a bomb shelter.
Or
right
we do
now.
not
That's
speak the
what's
F word at
cringy,
all in
buddy.
this. Thank you.
Apex Legends.
Also,
We do speak the A word. Yes,
Okay.
that's our
also,
language.
You will have to die.
You get a pass.
Please
Do it to
stop.
me again.
Please stop.
I'm effing Iron Man.
Why?
Spectacular
I had
just
that when I
dying.
was
Yo,
six,
what's
man.
going on?
I don't even know what's
I am
happening.
the cringe.
You are
What a
living
cringe.
an environment of cringe, man.
The
That's not
Avengers
even
Project
good.
is gonna be on PlayStation 5, which is, let's be honest, it's official.
Serious talk though, I will say if Square and I was at GDC, I talked to Ted Price is the CEO of Insomniac.
Yeah.
I talked to Gary, who is the CTO of Crystal Dynamics, and I was like, "Oh, hey Gary, really love all your stuff from Crystal. Tomb Raider and 1 and 2 are great. I love the first one. How's the Avengers project going?" And the difference between Crystal Dynamics and Insomniac is that when I asked Ryan Schneider the same thing at GDC last year, he's like, "Oh, I can't really say anything." But when I was interviewing, he was like, "We love all the the support. Patience is really appreciated, and just keep being excited. Good things will come to those who wait, and we're gonna do you guys proud." That's all he had to say, really. And then when I asked him about how's the Avengers project going, he's like, "Well, I can only talk about Tomb Raider right now. So that's what I'm here for." Like,
Oh my God, what?
to say was,
Yo.
we're working on it. Like, you stay
Gary.
excited. It's gonna be cool. Maybe I don't know, promote your product for those people.
Yo.
I don't know, but
I
would
mean,
say
cross our
they're
fingers for
probably
E3.
forgetting that
Cross
their
our
own game
fingers.
exists.
Xbox.
I would say people should probably showcase, or at least they from Crystal should showcase their
Gameplay, not
gameplay.
CGI.
Or not
Like a
gameplay,
teaser, like an actual teaser
yeah,
trailer.
exactly. Try and keep the market
I'm getting kind of
alive and well. Like,
That's
oh,
Now you're bringing
Like
Avengers
kind of like
game
do
came
it, kind of like do it like Spider-Man
Talk
PS4.
about,
Right?
oh, maybe that this Avengers game could be good since Marvel's killing it right now with Spider-Man. And
Also, if it does good, we can have
hey,
X-Men
like, I'm only
game.
talking about Tomb Raider right now. Like, all right then.
Mhm.
Please stop. Please
Yeah.
stop. Oh wait. Okay.
What?
Red
Oh,
Goblin. Oh yeah, is that Red Goblin? Wait.
No,
I never
Oh,
heard of the Red
that's
Goblin
cool.
before, but I do hear of the Hobgoblin and
that
the Green
was-
Goblin.
That was Dan Slott's last Spider-Man story.
right. Before it
I
all,
need to read that.
terrible nonsense.
Of course, you
Next,
must know
there's
that
gonna
back
be
in the
homosexual
90s,
Goblin
well,
where his color is just
here's a little
everything.
fact for you, Evan.
Clone Saga.
Twice, Spider-Man does have a crossover a few times, mostly with Batman.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
those are like old school.
Oh
comics.
my god, based on the PS4 game.
Hey,
Hey,
Yeah.
Spider-Man greatness,
he's canon.
very candy.
Hmm.
All right, let's see.
That's canon.
Can I go blind yet?
Let's see.
A pedo. The pedo goblin. Okay.
And well, this stream's getting demonetized for sure.
Demonetized.
Never mind. We're getting copyright claimed. Never mind that.
Sing the Spider-Man theme.
Damn.
Oh, speaking of Hobgoblin, I was thinking for my idea, for one of my ideas of season 2 of Tanaz, I was
Right.
thinking if I can put the Hobgoblin and maybe the look can make it look almost exactly like the one from that Willem Dafoe used to wear,
Yes.
including the helmet look.
Power Ranger suit greatness.
Sleep.
I don't mind
Mentally ill
because
goblin.
one, at least it looks like the comic book, and two, I love Power
Do you
Rangers.
know how much I sacrificed?
The goblin that went to the wrong convention.
Spectacular, right? He
Yo,
wore the wrong cosplay.
yo, that bat flag.
Um.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Really? Is that what it is?
Armor.
Yeah. Okay. You just abused that action figure. How dare you? Man, we can't hear you. Sent you in a bomb shelter, man. You need.
Oh boy.
We can't hear you.
Yo, where did this stream go to? Where did it go?
Get back on topic. The stream totally derailed. I would just say again, PlayStation. I'm sure they know what they're doing, and I'm sure that this was just the first phase of whatever is to come in the future of their state of play conferences. This is kind of I see what they are going to do during E3. So during E3 is literally just the Microsoft convention at this point.
Oh, Nintendo kind of. Oh,
it's not there. Nintendo's doing their own direct, and then PlayStation's not there. So I would think that maybe at E3 we're going to get another one of these.
Microsoft
hopefully doing some better announcements than what we got here. And probably, hopefully, either at Microsoft conference or another PlayStation State of Play, reveal some gameplay for Avengers Project and announce
The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us.
Last of Us 2. Yeah.
Also,
and go.
I'm about to be let down again.
Were you let down with this conference spectacular?
Every single time, yeah. 1 out of 10. No, negative 9,000 out of 10. IGN confirmed.
Knack 3 out of 10.
I mean, they just give us a fucking VR game. That's all they give us from Marvel. What?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just an on-rail shooter from what I saw.
Can you imagine if we got one?
Iron Man is in that game.
It's very interesting though. Again, like what Waru and I were saying, like Iron Man VR only on PlayStation, and this
or
is
how about a Spider-Man VR? That I want to see that.
We've already seen that. Wait, no, we already seen
Twitter
that.
as a joke. Like, where's the Doc Ock
No,
VR experiencing the
already,
neurological disorder, just crippling your?
Where's the padded Pete VR?
Padded Pete VR?
There's a VR already for Spider-Man though.
Go back.
That's promotion for.
Erwin's back.
There was
Bam!
homecoming promotion, man. For
Beanie's
PS4.
on my but I'll put this beast on.
Hey.
Mike,
You
he
and
just
Mouse.
went. He went to a Party Central or some Party City. Not that
Party
crap.
City.
Fucking F.
Yo.
It's a Party City. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We'll put it
on.
Erwin, what do you think about State of Play? Were you watching it live? What did you think about it?
Oh, my nose. Hey, check out my mask.
Hey.
Oh, my nose.
Okay, what is he doing now? Yep, time to be copyrighted.
Oh, it's just.
Yeah, imagine that.
Give this
Marvel's
stream
just
solid
gone.
3 out of
Disney
10.
is fucking Mickey
Like,
Mouse.
dude,
is
just
fucking
wrestling
door.
with-
There's
Joe
fucking bomb
is going to
shelter.
claim this
Go
video.
on, FBI open up on
Yo,
that shit.
Evan, what are you doing, fam?
I would not even deny that. I
Yo,
honestly
Bill
would
Rudd-
not.
this mask for mask.
That is
What the
hilarious.
fuck's with that mask? Is
Bill,
that the
what's the
hobo
video
version
now?
of Spider-Man or something?
Yeah.
Is that the
Say, what's the
Mexican
most valuable
bootleg?
Spider-Man PS4 merch you have? Like, what's the most valuable thing that you own?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Speed.
I have a
don't have-
Funko Pop.
Terry's
Can't
shout out
hit
to
my nose.
TRHC. If you see his video touring Insomniac Games, or at least visiting Insomniac, he
Dude,
shows like the
no.
Yeah, I
It's
saw
actually-
that. It's so cool. That,
What'd you do
yeah.
with Stretch Armstrong?
I want that
I'm
so
very
bad. I don't know why
worried
they don't have
for
that as
your
merch yet. But me,
So,
what I have
What
here,
have you done to Stretch Armstrong?
I probably
Hang on one second.
I would probably
What
say
has this kid done?
What is
What has
this?
he done?
Where is this
Uh,
going?
Stop pumping the screen.
Uh,
Trying to
God.
have sexual
Autograph
intercourse
by all
with
of
this
them. Viewers,
goddamn
what?
camera.
yes, yeah, same. I
People
got what you sent me, the Warbly Jet signed card.
did you finally get it?
Yeah, I did.
For those of
It
you who
looks- it's
don't know, I
gorgeous.
was-
I have it next to the Warbly Jet sticker that you gave me. Oh my god, it looks so gorgeous.
No.
Isn't it awesome? Like,
don't-
Oh my god, I really can't thank you enough. Like I really don't deserve this.
Kiddo,
course you do,
kiddo, I'm.
Yeah, man, of course you do.
totally deserve
Hey
it.
Evan, I also got something for you.
It's like a
Oh,
center.
Will come with Mary Jane VR, Miles Morales VR, Aunt May VR,
Maybe.
Hey, Spidey fans, I got a channel for it to show you, especially to you, Evan.
Aw,
Everything that has to do with Tanas, you better see this.
Okay.
ready.
All
If
right.
there,
Oh, cat.
very pretty.
Mhm.
If there's if someone says have Aunt May VR in the scene where she's dying on her deathbed, I'm
Oh, jeez.
No, I already. I mean, I understand. All
Oh,
No!
it's not.
Wait, hang on. Ant-Man
Uncle
VR.
Ben
is
VR,
gonna
oh
use
my
your
God.
life.
Are we going Tommy?
VR.
Uncle Ben, are we going
Love
Spider-Man
interest
3 where we get shot by
Ant-Man
Sandman?
VR.
Sandman VR.
Sandman VR.
Oh,
I really want to test out.
They're living towards
Inside
VR.
that
It's
bottle.
just fire.
Damn.
You can go blind quite easily.
So while you're sleeping, does that technically count as Daredevil VR?
Daredevil VR. You
no,
cry
wait,
that.
no, you pour
Damn.
bleach down your eyes. There you go.
Yikes! Oh my god.
Daredevil VR.
And on that note, I get
You
demonetized.
cry at night.
Oh my-
You cry.
Oh snap.
You cry. At night.
But I think we pretty much covered everything we wanted to about the conference, guys. I mean,
Let's talk about Far From Home.
again, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I'm looking forward to the next one.
I'll give it a
Negative
6.
Announcement that
9,000
they
out of
gave,
10.
again, I think that the end of it was pretty repetitive. Like they gave a lot of the same stuff we've seen already. But hopefully the next time they show another one of these state of plays, it'll be better than.
Oh, speaking of Raimi, Beast. Hope you heard
Be
that.
less of an optimist, Evan, please.
Hope you heard that,
You're
Beast.
too much
Well,
of an optimist.
Sam Raimi is gonna do an
Spectacular.
animated Spider-Man movie.
I look up on my channel. I swear, I get 25 notifications each day.
From me?
Avengers Project going to be summon Expo. And I'm like, hi.
Yo, PlayStation 5, please.
You're
What?
spamming my notifications.
Literally, they were teasing super hard because
I'm
Bill
going to
Roseman and Eric
unsub
Moncelli
my
retweeted the
feed.
PlayStation post, and we got something, but it just wasn't Avengers. Again, same thing. Freaking, this is why I have a personal like frustration towards Jeremy Conrad on Twitter. You guys know that guy, and Daniel Rickman or
No.
whatever, the Marvel guys that tweet out a bunch of Marvel stuff, and they're like, "Oh, the Avengers Endgame, the white suits are real." Like they have all the inside source stuff. So they literally flat out said, "Oh, Avengers Project at the Game Awards," flat out, and they're usually almost always right. So it's like, oh, yeah, the Russos are there. Avengers Endgame trailers the day afterwards.
They came to say Fortnite.
Exactly, like we said last time, Russos really came on stage, said Fortnite, and then left. And it's like,
Oh, there's another Evan meme to add to the collection.
Literally, Evan out of context just gonna take that out of straight. But again,
Fortnite.
and they're like, well,
Fortnite.
I was told,
Pornhub.
and then they try to backpedal on their statement, like, well, I was told a Marvel game would be at the Game Awards. I didn't know it was Ultimate Alliance 3. Then just say Marvel game, not the Avengers Project.
I
So
mean, technically, Ultimate Alliance 3 is an Avengers.
it's an Avengers game.
More fucking
X-Men.
clickbait than now.
Yeah, no. So like,
Spectacular.
so like,
This is an
Oh my
Avengers
brothers,
April
they have
Fool's
their
joke.
Switch ready. They're
Though
like,
I
oh,
could imagine what would look like if other actors like Neil Patrick Harris and Josh King could be in the sequel of Into the Spider-Verse. That would be great. I would like to see that.
That'd be cool. Or if they get it, like, freaking Josh Keaton's been Electro and Iron Man in like 2 recent Marvel games. So who knows? Maybe he's gonna be
Venom.
Maybe he could be Iron Man, the Avengers Project. Now that I think about it, I don't know. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, like him and
That'd be great.
Wait a second.
Say, like,
And I just
I
wish
just
for
made big
just once
realization.
Sam Raimi could be either director or producer. That would be great. And
Right.
Beast, to let you know that soon Sam Raimi is gonna do an animated Spider-Man movie. It's probably gonna be Spider-Man 4 or something else.
Sam Raimi will direct
After
Spider-Man 3
so
for
many
the
fucking
MCU.
reboots, it's just gonna be Spider-Man 4
So
out
Toby's-
of nowhere.
Hashtag release the End of the Spider-Verse cut. That's what we need.
Release the Raimi cut.
Release the
Release the porn.
release the Mark Webb cut.
No.
Never happened.
Release
Oh,
the
no.
Rule 34
This video
cut.
But what I would love to see is the director's cut of Spider-Man 3. That's what I want to
That
see.
already exists, man.
Right.
Spider-Man 3.5.
I think 2 weeks ago, I forgot.
Right.
I think it's 2 weeks ago.
No, we don't
It
know that
is.
for sure. It's just that Avi Arad.
Really?
you know,
I thought it is happening.
we don't know for sure, but we do know that Avi Arad, the producer of all the main Spider-Man Sony movies, wants to try and have Sam Raimi and see if he wants to come back to make or direct an animated Spider-Man movie. Not Spider-Man 4, but just an animated Spider-Man movie that may relate to Into the Spider-Verse or not, but may connect to it in some way, directed
Well,
by
I don't
Spider-Man.
care what kind of type of Spider-Man movie it is. As long as Sam Raimi is involved of directing, and if Tobey Maguire is going to be back, I'm sold. Because
That'd be so
because
damn
not only Sam
complicated.
Raimi, to my opinion, is my favorite director in terms of Spider-Man movies, but Tobey Maguire is always my Spider-Man.
At least it's not fucking
Right
Mark
here.
Webb. I mean, Jesus,
Right.
if we
And
had
it was
him
dead.
back, I would just want to bomb.
And
That
that's
movie, that 2004 movie poster, just sitting right there.
Chris Pine.
Can you get
Chris
out
Pine?
of the face of your mind?
Hashtag though, this is my Spider-Man. Mwah.
I got that same statue.
I'm still.
Wait.
Hey,
I'm sorry, mine's
I
still.
have it too. It's right.
Wow.
We might have separately.
I have what?
Well, I'm sorry, but mine still goes to Tommy Maguire.
Which, a little plug for me right now, guys. I'm gonna do later tonight a review of and just breakdown of the first City at War issue, and then later I can do an unboxing. I got recently a set of replica web shooters from the advanced suit, so I can do an unboxing.
Wow.
Wait.
I always wanted those web shooters.
They look sick. They're
Cinda, I need official ones. I need official.
How
Spider-Man PS4 web shooters.
replica organic web shooters? Would you just cut a hole in your wrist or something? Like, oh no.
Wait.
Yeah, and then blood squirts out. There you go.
Yeah, that's the best one.
It's
Yikes.
also a wedding.
Edgy joke.
At least it's not that fucking Marvel Zombies thing where
God.
that zombie version of
a
Spider-Man
zombie
fucking
VR
pains.
game from Marvel.
Oh my god, that's the Avengers project.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you know.
Actually, that'd be
So you know how like
Oh
Josh
my god,
Whedon
you
is
know what
Electro
should've been a Spider-Man
in.
skin,
Yeah.
honestly?
So
Yeah.
what if
Oh, he was.
It'd be awesome. You know what? If we get Christopher Daniel Barnes, Neil Patrick Harris as like who would you say like they would like best represent like voices of villain? Like who would you want to see Christopher Daniel Barnes and
Honestly, here's the thing.
We've already
I
got
love
that.
him in the Spider-Verse, and I'm gonna get flack for this. Not the biggest fan of Jake Johnson as Peter Parker. I thought it was fine. My dad, though, since he's old, he loves him. My dad's literally 60 years old, and he loves Peter B. Parker.
and I respect your opinion.
He loves like the older run down.
Oh, I do enjoy Jay Johnson. Because that Spider-Man from Into the Spider-Verse, Jay Johnson made more like the Han Solo.
Right. I get that. Yeah, kind of like.
I just saw the funniest thing in the world.
But I would say if we were getting, I think honestly, Jake, Josh Keaton, Yuri Lowenthal, Christopher Daniel Barnes, and Neil Patrick Harris should all voice characters in the sequel, either as like Spider-Punk or I think Oscar Isaac was perfect. 2099. I never thought that before. Casting choice for 2099.
That sounds like a good idea.
But I mean, it would be nice to see like the Tanath animation.
Or maybe Neil Patrick Harris as Iron Spider-Man. That I do want to see.
Drake Bell.
Yes. Oh my god. Dragonfly. Where was Dragonfly in Spider-Verse? Where was he?
I mean, ultimate, but okay.
Fuck Drake Bell.
Wasted potential.
Yo, Drake Bell in Spider-Verse 2.
I swear.
Drake
But I
Bell
think
never
again,
hit puberty.
super derailed with this presentation, a live stream, but I'm having fun with you guys. But anyways, I think guys who are watching, I can still talk to you guys once we're done live stream. But for just
cool. Yeah, that's
thank you all so much for watching. I think we just pretty much talked about everything we want to do about the state of play presentation. Nothing really too big, just some small announcements from Sony. Iron Man VR looks cool. No Avengers project. No Spider-Man PS4 updates. So who knows? Insomniac, since March is almost over, we could get something new at the very last day of March. I doubt it though, since if you know all the suits in the game, it's now perfectly set. Like there's no like extra spaces. It's all perfectly laid out. Like there's the Raimi suits in the middle of the suit list, then there's the two other suits, and then there's no like extra spaces. It's all perfectly fit of the amount of suits. I think it's like the total of 40 or 45 or something suits in the game, which is nuts. But I don't think we're getting any more suits. Avengers project will most likely be shown off at E3. Batman 2019 E3 as well. And the other PlayStation exclusives, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding, will probably be at the State of Play presentation that'll happen during E3 in June. Since Sony's not attending E3, but I can see them doing another one of these presentations while E3 is happening. This is kind of what Nintendo does as well with their Nintendo Directs. But anyways, guys, that was our very off the rails, very crazy, very fun live stream, just talking about PlayStation, Spider-Man, and what have you. Very, very quick. And I'm glad that I could get the community in here. Shout out to Diego Rivera, who stopped by earlier and left. I understand why. And then everyone else who is in here now, Waru Boy, Spectacular, Jay's Watch, Franco Greco, my boy, Game 2020 Online,
Hey,
Mr. Beast. Thanks for joining. And until next time, everyone watching, I'm going to do a video later tonight about the City at War comic, and another video maybe the next day going over the advanced suit web shooters, which will be fun. But until next time, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Peace out.
Yeet.
yeet.